Damn! Okay, sorry about that. I'm done. I'm so done. And by what I mean about I'm done is that I'm done with my, for lack of better words, bad habits. I'll explain what I'm trying to quit and what got me started on these habits. The first habit I want to quit is weed. I started weed when I was 18, on and off for the start of it. When I was 18, I was more into alcohol because I was 18, and when you're in Canada, in Alberta specifically, when you turn 18, you're legal to drink. So all I wanted to do when I was 18, 19, and 20 was drink. I wasn't drinking alone. I was always drinking with friends and gaming. My best friend lost a very important person. I'm not going to name anything or specifics, but it was very hard on my best friend, and it was very hard on me. And we unfortunately turned to drinking. Started drinking almost every day, and it became bad. And that was going on for, I don't know, maybe a year or two. I had to get out of my hometown. I just had to. My mom and my dad moved to Cochrane, which they are living here now, and I'm living here now. One of the main reasons why I moved to Cochrane was because drinking was becoming a problem. I still had cravings for alcohol when I moved, of course, because I was nonstop. So I turned to weed. My mom was using weed for medical reasons with her depression and her she was in a lot of pain, and she was using weed to remedy the pain. And I needed something to replace alcohol, I thought at the time. So I turned to weed, and it worked too well, and started to smoke weed every day. And I thought it was a healthier choice. Spoiler alert, wasn't. In some ways, probably worse. Like the first couple times I got high was the incredible part. And that's part of doing drugs the first time is incredible. Or any of it, like alcohol, porn, weed, even caffeine, any drug that you start, like when you do it the first time, it feels amazing. And you're always trying to catch that same high, but the second time isn't the same as the first. And the third is not as best as the second, and so on and so on. And you get a tolerance, so you go to higher doses, more alcohol, more weed, higher percentage of weed. And that's what happened to me, and it just got out of control. And I'm at the point where I want to try and quit because I'm starting to feel it has like no effect on me, and it makes my day worse. I think it's creating depression in me. Honestly, all my addictions now are affecting my mental health and affecting my physical health. So, yeah, weed has been a big problem, and it's been one of the most addicting things in my life, and I want to change that. And I know I'm gonna have these withdrawals, and the mind is the trickiest thing to trick. The mind is the hardest thing to trick, because you get the thought that you want weed, but you don't. And it's like, oh, it's just one day. Oh, you can, another day. If you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. So weed is the biggest one, along with alcohol. The next thing I want to quit, this is the more cringy one, is porn. I've watched porn ever since I was in junior high. I was 12 or 13, and I was at the time of my life where everything is developing. I'm still becoming a man. I'm still figuring out who I want to be as a person. And that's one of the most important parts of life. Was right at the time where I was in my development phase in my youth. I started watching porn. I know some of you are probably laughing, and it is cringe, but it's serious. It's a serious addiction. It's a serious issue for a lot of people. It affects their mood. It affects the way they look at people. It's affected all my relationships through high school and throughout my life. I'm tired of it, and it's almost ruining this relationship that I'm in right now. So it's scary. So all these addictions are mixing into my mind and just effing with it, affecting all of my life. The way I eat, the way I think, the way I communicate, the way I approach art now. It affects my YouTube, my speech, my memorization. It's affecting my motivation. And that's probably one of the biggest ones, my motivation. Because you need a lot of it if you're going to start YouTube, and you need a lot of it if you're going to start an artistic life. You need lots of motivation because it's all on you. Art is pretty much all on you. It's on you to book a job. It's on you to do a painting. No one's going to tell you a painting but you. I'm using painting as an example, but like it's the same with acting. If I want to make a career out of acting, I need to get on my horse and start going on auditions, start making my own stuff, that's why I started YouTube, so I can maybe make some films. At the same time work on my craft and maybe do photography. And I want to do a lot of art. And even music, my guitar down here. I want to start guitar. So, now that I got the most embarrassing one out of the way, I also want to quit caffeine. No particular reason. I love my coffee. Some days too much. I sometimes drink 4 cups a day, sometimes more. But I think coffee is affecting my sleep and the way I am in the morning, which is grouchy. And I've done this before where I've quit all my habits, and the longest I've gone is 6 months. What I can say from those 6 months, it was great. I felt like a 12-year-old again, which is crazy. I had so much energy, so much motivation. I was way friendlier. I felt like myself. And it was just the littlest thing that relapsed me. I don't even remember it, why I relapsed. And ever since then, I've gone downhill. And I've been trying to chase that ever since. I just want to feel like myself again. That's the main thing. And once I'm feeling myself, once I'm feeling like myself, then I'll be more motivated. I'll be more, I don't know, life would just be so much better. I'm done with all of them, all 4. So I'm not gonna talk about this anymore. I'm just gonna video my process and move on with my vlogging. And yeah, because this is uncomfortable. This video is just going to be about why. I'll deal with that later. This video is just going to be about my first day sober. And here's to many more. I don't know what I got planned, but I'ma film it. Okay, so I'm gonna go do a car thing, and then we're gonna go try out the hot chocolate festival that's going on in Calgary. So yeah, enjoy the ride. Now we're on to Calgary and hot chocolate. So these are all like the different hot chocolates we get to try. There's about 100, and it's gonna be hard to decide. Oh my goodness. So the one in Bragg Creek, it's not Calgary, it's a town. So we're going to Bragg Creek, and it's what hot chocolate? It's a maple hot chocolate, and then we're gonna go see the mountains, and yeah. So this hot chocolate is maple, and we thought it would be probably too sweet, but it's actually perfect. It's actually so good. And the lady said in there it's like one of the best ones around Calgary. So we picked good. Wander around the town a bit. There's a couple things we want to check out, and then drive through the mountains. So we just got back from a craft store, art store, and I wanted to show you, show what my girlfriend got. So yeah, we're gonna go drive around the mountains, and then we wanted to check out a theater that's here in Bragg Creek called Swamp Donkey Theater.
It won't be open though.
It won't be open, but we just wanted to check it out, and when it is having a show, we'll check it out and we'll know where it is. It's so hot in here. Start this baby. Yeah.
Alright, so that was hazardous. Both of us didn't have the proper shoes, so going down the stairs and near the river was a bit slippery, as you could tell. But yeah, good way to start the day. It has like, we've been awake for only 3 hours. We've done a lot. So yeah, I think we're just gonna drive around a little bit more and then head back. Oh, test escape. Okay, so quick change of plans. We're gonna go to Canmore too and try their hot chocolate. I'm gonna rate whose is better. Just finished the Canmore hot chocolate, and it was dark chocolate, and it had like a bunch of bits on it, and they had foam, dark chocolate foam. I'm actually gonna give it to Canmore's hot chocolate because I like dark chocolate. My girlfriend liked the Brad Creek one, which was the maple one. So they were both equally very tasty, but I'm gonna give it to the dark chocolate one. Yeah. Just gonna visit some friends real quick and then head back. Well, welcome back to my basement. It was a lot of driving, but good old hot chocolate. 2 hot chocolates, one in Brad Creek. That was the maple one. And then we went to Canmore. Oh my gosh. Went to Canmore and had a dark chocolate hot chocolate. And that was, I think that was my favorite. I think the dark chocolate was just perfect. But yeah, anyway, after that, visited with some friends, and then yeah, just drove around the mountains and enjoyed the beautiful scenery. It's almost 4:30, so hasn't been a whole day yet. First day sober, so far, so good. Yeah, didn't have any cravings because I was busy doing other stuff like driving and trying hot chocolate. That's gonna be a big key factor in my sober journey. For the beginning parts of it is keeping busy, just keeping my mind off of my cravings. Main reason of this video is to keep busy. If you want to come alongside me with my sobering journey and creating good ones, you're more than welcome to join me in that. And more the merrier. I need that support. Support is great when you're trying to quit your bad habits. Creating communities is the best. So yes, I'm gonna play guitar to end this video. See you in the next one.